we're going to get into this week's horror news. I actually got quite a bit today, so we're going to start off with this. And most of this is from Bloody Disgusting, but you can also go, I'm not going to go through the whole article. I also did not pick up every article that they post. I just kind of nitpick what I want to talk about. So you can always go to check Bloody Disgusting. I trust Bloody Disgusting, Dread Central, and iHorror. So if you want to look into horror news yourself, you could follow them on Facebook. They're on Twitter. I believe they're on Instagram. Because I don't cover every single article. I only nitpick what I want to cover. So first off, if you have Dead by Daylight, Resident Evil pack went today. I do own this game. I have not checked this yet, so I don't know like its price point or anything. I own almost all the horror skin packs that is in Dead by Daylight, so I'm gonna have to check this out. It does say for consoles and PC. So, and this was published 3 days ago, so it should be available wherever you play Dead by Daylight. If you want this, go check it out. Usually skin packs are like $10-15, just depending. Sometimes they have sales, and it's been a minute since I bought one of my skin packs. On to next. Shudder presses play on Bloody Disgusting produced VCH 94. So this is the fourth installment to VC. Yeah, you see it. But there's going to be a fourth installment, and it's coming to Shudder, and it's called that. So, and it will be coming this year, so that'll be something to look forward to everybody that has Shudder. And I do have a couple articles going over Toxic Avenger. I do not have them in order, but the next one involves this. Elijah Wood joins the remake of Trauma's Toxic, almost Exotic Avenger, Toxic Avenger. And, you know, he's been getting into a lot of horror lately. You know, he was in the Manic reboot. He was in Come to Daddy. He was in, what was it? Cooties. Cooties is hilarious if you haven't seen that. And we also have Julia Davis. I'm not sure who that is. Kevin Bacon and Peter Ding. You see the names. For some reason, I'm going gutter-wise with names. So yeah, exciting new installment to Elijah Wood. It does not say who he is playing, so we'll have to wait and see. We do know that Kevin Bacon is going to be the villain, and what I have seen, it looks like Peter Dinklage, I'm probably saying his name wrong, is going to be Toxie. Now, that's a rumor, I'm not sure. On to the next. We have some EvilDeadRises new cast members. These three kids. And I ain't gonna lie, this kid, even though it looks like a girl, kind of looks like Bob from, I can't even remember what that movie was, where everybody hates Bob. If you're part of the tweeting crew of The Last Drive-In and Darcy, you can't tell me that doesn't look like Bob, the child actor that everybody hates. It was some Italian film that the voices weren't synchronized. But on to the next. Till Death, Megan Fox is bloody and chained to a dead body in a home invasion thriller. And what I somewhat scanned over is kind of like Gerald's Game, if you know that. That's a Stephen King book, and they also did a movie on Netflix. I'm not sure if it's still there, of Gerald's Game. So this is kind of in the same vein of that, but Megan Fox is going to be handcuffed to a dead body, and it's also going to be a home invasion, so that'd be kind of interesting. See Megan Fox come back to the horror world after, I don't think she's been in it since Jennifer's Body. I could be wrong. And then we have The Orphan is getting a prequel. And she is the girl that played Orphan, is going to be playing her character again. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know if they'll do CGI. I haven't seen her lately, so I'm not sure. I know she looks young, so I don't know if she can still pull off, granted, we know the character is actually an adult in real life, but so I don't know if they'll be able to pull her off without CGI. But it also does say it's definitely not what most people will expect. So we'll have to see when that comes out. On to the next. My favorite person in the world, M. Night Shyamalan's new thriller, Old, which I'm being sarcastic when I say he's my favorite person in the world. Old looks kind of stupid to me. It's rated PG-13, but it's for strong violence and disturbing images. And partial nudity. Now it says here, brief, strong language. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. What I've seen of it, is that the kid from Hereditary? If it is, I'm definitely not watching this. It kind of looks like him grown up a little. But, yeah. It's basically what I've seen, what I understand it is basically they go on an island that makes them old or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Shyamalan, so we'll have to see. On to the next. Blacula is coming back with a new movie. So we'll have to see how that is. Of course, we get another remake, reboot, whatever you want to call it. Same thing to me. And then Candyman released some picture stills from the movie. So we'll go over some of them. For the most part, they don't look that interesting. There was one down here this one here looks interesting. This one doesn't look too bad. The rest of the stills look kind of boring to me. But Strand from Fear of the Walking Dead is in this, and I did not know he was going to be in this until I saw his picture. But yeah, I get they don't really want to show Candyman because, they don't want to give away the scare. I think that's the last picture. No, this is the last picture. But they could at least showed a little bit more of Candyman because that's what people want to see, I would think. And that artwork looks kind of freaky. But yeah, the only Candyman picture we get, because I'm not sure who's playing Candyman, is this one, where we see his silhouette in like an art studio, looks like. So I'm really hoping that they do this justice. What I've heard, the director's kind of new, so I don't know. We'll see. At least I think it was a director. It was somebody that was kind of new. Whoever she is. She's either director or the producer. Yeah, she's directed by that person. I don't want to try to say her name wrong. But we'll see. But when they, bring out pictures to make you want to see this movie, you wouldn't think you'd post such boring pictures. In my opinion, they look boring. There's one picture with the silhouette of Candyman. Other than that, well, that one looks... I didn't really see that one. That one looks like it might have been from a gory scene. That one's not too bad. Okay, 2 pictures that don't look like just people standing around talking. And even Strand's picture, he's reading a book in a laundromat. This lady's standing in an art studio. I mean, they can have a little bit more, maybe, creepiness. Some of the art's kind of creepy, but I don't know. I'm not super impressed by these pictures. I'll still watch it, but you would think if you want people to watch your movie, you would have a little better pictures, I would say. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's cross our fingers. And if A lot of people are not Walking Dead fans, but I am a Walking Dead fan. They reveal new images, and I'm not going to read the synopsis. I don't want to see me glance over the pictures, but this will be the final season. It will begin in August. It looks like they're on a subway or a bus. I think that's a subway. I don't know. That's either a bus or a subway. We're just going to look at pictures. Because I don't want to read the synopsis. I feel like it's semi of a spoiler. Probably not, but... Okay, that was weird. My computer went black for a minute. But... that picture does look kind of cool, so... I don't know. I like The Walking Dead, so... on to the next. Guess what? Another Hellraiser. And this person, not even going to try it, takes the lead role in that dude's Hellraiser movie. So we're getting a new Hellraiser. And more than likely, it's probably a reboot. I highly doubt it's continuation, but never know. Because we've been on this reboot phase, I would say. I'm assuming that, yeah, that's her. And something called Grand Army. Never seen it. So I'm assuming she's Final Girl. I don't know. We'll have to see. And I know everybody was asking for Hogzilla 2. We may have gotten something better. Nick Cage hunts a kidnapped... whatever the heck... pachyderm? In new trailer for Pig. Go away. But yeah, what it looks like is it's going to be basically Nick Cage John Wicking people over a pig. Is what this movie looks like. And when I saw somebody else kind of make the synopsis for it, and I don't know how to make this thing go away, but I don't see an X on it. But yeah, I guess he is kind of a pet pig, and something happens to his pig, and he goes John Wick on him. Oh, I guess they kidnap. Is a pig a pachyderm? Or am I not saying that right? Oh, anyway. Who cares what that is? Yeah. What I've seen is basically Nick Cage is gonna go John Wick on some people over a pig. So, should be interesting. And then we got some more casting for Toxic Avenger. Let's get rid of these ads. Let's see, where's it at? They're adding Johnny, you see it, Johnny Coyne and Sarah Niles. I have not heard of either one of these movies that they were in, so I'm not familiar who they are. I guess it's these two people right here. Hopefully you can see it, my head's not in the way. But, so these two people are also joining the cast of the new Toxic Avenger, which... I'm not familiar with these people, but you got Kevin Bacon, Peter Dinklage, and Elijah Wood in it. That's enough for me to see it. And I'm not familiar who these people are. I'm sure they're great, but they're not been in anything that I'm aware of seeing. So that is it for this week's horror news. And I finally did get my reviews recorded today. They probably won't go up, and I don't know when they'll go up. I gotta edit them yet. So, if not, I'll see y'all Sunday. Bye.